guys, very well done. Is this anybody's first time ever playing a solo ensemble? Very first time. About a third of us. Okay, well, welcome. All right? Guys, solo ensemble is very cool because you get a chance to perform music you might not otherwise get to play. All right? Now, this kind of has a little, like, happy, popish, kind of, style to it. And you probably wouldn't play this in your wind ensemble or symphonic band, a song like this. Maybe you would, maybe in football season, I don't know, but probably not. So, coming to solo ensemble is great because you get a chance to work on music you normally wouldn't play otherwise. You get a chance also to kind of show off all the hard work you've done. You guys obviously spent some time on this. You didn't just like wing this for the first time today. You put work in on this, and it's a chance to come and show that off to your friends, your family, your band director, me, other people walking by, whoever. And that's the most important thing about solo ensemble. So it's great that you're here, and it's great that you're playing, especially for first timers. It's great that you're here. Okay? The second thing I want to talk to you guys about is, you want to come and you want to get some suggestions and tips and things that you can apply yourself to be even better the next time, go to the next level. So I want to talk about a few things about the performance that I would suggest you guys can work on and apply for future performances of this or anything else. Okay? First of all, a lot of really, really good things about your performance today. You guys have a great sound, great tone quality, great sonority, very, very good intonation. Yeah, I don't know now, man, but you guys always recovered right away, and that's awesome. You guys are singing, you're listening, that's awesome. Now, those are the most important things, and you guys did all that great, okay? One of the major things I do want to talk to you about, and it's not like it's a small thing, but it could be a big thing, is you have to know your role in the ensemble. And when I say that, I have to mean, are you playing the melody? Are you playing a harmony part? Are you playing maybe the same rhythm as the melody, but, well, I said the harmony part. Are you playing a counter melody part? Are you just support? Are you the bass line? What your role is. And your role might change. Your role might be one thing for the first 8 measures, then another thing for the next 8 measures, then another thing altogether for the third 8 measures. And you have to act accordingly. So even though you might have all the same volumes on your page, it might all say forte or it might all say mezzo forte, it's not all the same mezzo forte. Okay? If you're playing the melody, it's going to be a little bit stronger. If you're not, you're going to back away a little bit maybe. For instance, let's look at, I'm a terrible singer, but I'm going to show you here, there's 2 spots I want to look at. So first of all, look at measure 55. Okay? We have this little flute solo, then we have a little clarinet thing. And most of us just have like, ba, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Okay? We don't want to hear that. That's background stuff. That's support stuff. Or later on, We have like we get to this happens quite a bit in the song here, like in 77. 77 is a great example. Okay, 77. You have three things going on. I guess four technically. You have the melody, which is ba ba da 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 ba da da. I'm seeing the wrong pitches, but I don't care. All right. Then you have this do did do did do did do did do did do 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 do. Then you have bum 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 bum, and then you have ha ha ha. So even though they're all marked kind of the same volume, I mean the flute's part a little bit louder, we have to adjust accordingly. The most important thing is going to be the melody part, the flute part, and the oboe has that as well. That's going to be a little bit louder. Then probably that little counterline rhythmic thing in the first and second clarinet gives a little pulse to it. Then probably the bass line, the bum 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 bum, and the last thing would be the whole notes. Okay, so you just have to. Again, it's not like a major thing. Like, oh my God, you can most of the time you can just look at your part and say, I'm probably not the melody, I'm playing whole notes and half notes. Or I'm probably the melody because I have some lyrical stuff and it's moving and there's a lot of notes there. So again, just knowing your role in the ensemble and adjusting accordingly is a major thing. That's an upper level thing. That's, a lot of mature musicians have to do on the fly. And you guys are definitely good enough to do that. So, and that applies not just to woodwind choir, it applies to band music, anything you do. That's a big one. That's probably the biggest thing I would say. Also, the other thing I want to talk about is, in this piece especially, you have three styles of articulation. You have a dot, which is staccato, you have a line, which is tenuto or legato, and then you have the accent, okay? Those have to all sound different. They kind of all sound the same, especially when you have this do-did, long, short, over and over and over again. We got to make the long note a little bit longer, make the staccato a little bit more separated. Do-did, almost like jasmine, kind of, but don't swing. Okay, so that we have that, because it was just kind of like ba 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 ba. It was kind of the same, and the accented notes have to have a little bit more weight to them, and they just kind of sat there. So again, those are the little things we talk about: your balance and your role in the ensemble, the articulation, the style. Those little things that really aren't little things; they're huge things. That's what make you go from this level to this level. Okay, and I'm assuming this is mostly younger players in this group.
Yeah, freshmen, raise your hands.
Yeah, okay, so a lot of them. We have a few ringers in there too, but that's okay. All right, so these are good things, guys, to apply not only to this, but band music, but in future years, the little things. But as I said, guys, so many things were great. Great sonority, great ensemble balance. Everybody knew their parts. No one was faking it. We had a couple of minor precision things. That's one of the things. As I looked up, every time there would be a little precision, I'd look up. You know what I'd see? About 2/3 were looking down. So every time it wasn't together, I'd say, okay, who's watching? And a few of you are watching, and a lot of you are playing, staring at your stand. Your music stand is not going to help you. Okay, you got to watch your band director, so that way, if it gets off a little bit, he can get you right back home. And that happens with, you have to know the music so well. If you don't know the music well enough, you have to stare at it, because you're like in survival mode. Once you know it pretty well, you still look at it, but then you can look up. And look at the director and observe other things. So that's when, again, with experience comes, get that part down well enough that you don't have to stare at it, for your life, or you're going to mess up. If you know what I mean. All right, guys, but I said overall, a lot of really nice things. I enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Give one more hand, guys. And what I ask is, if possible, the Woodwind Choir was going to perform. If you can hang out and watch their performance, that'd be great. Let's go ahead and, guys, just swap out. You guys can trade places. Come on in, guys.